Buster Blader rounds out our selection of various monsters from the set Pharaoh's Servant, as it is this set that debuted many memorable monsters from Battle City. Buster Blader becomes a go-to card of Yugi's, as not only is it an answer to his rival's Blue Eyes, but it can fuse with Yugi's signature monster Dark Magician to form Dark Paladin. Now, unlike some of the other decks that we've built, Konami has actually created a good amount of support for the Buster Blader archetype, formerly known as the Destruction Sword archetype, and given its recency, it's not too far away from being competitive. So for this one, we didn't have to think too hard and simply created a few cards to align with the existing Buster Blader strategy. The premise of the Destruction Sword archetype is twofold. There are a subset of weaker monsters known as the Buster cards that can equip from the hand to Buster Blader monsters to grant you powerful effects, and then there's the more core strategy of slapping around your opponent's dragon monsters with a Dragon Destroyer Swordsman, who is further assisted by Buster Dragon in order to convert all your opponent's monsters to dragons. We've only designed two monsters for this archetype. The first is Warrior Buster Destruction Sword, a level 2 warrior that when summoned, lets you special summon one Buster Blader monster from your hand and equip it with this card. And while he's equipped, the equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle. And you can also send him to the grave to grant the monster that was equipped to it immunity from your opponent's card effects until the end of the turn. Our other monster is Psychic Buster Destruction Sword. Try saying that 3 times fast. And he shares the same summoning effect as Warrior Buster, that when he's summoned, you can special summon a Buster Blade from your hand and equip this to it. And when he's equipped, you can look at your opponent's hand. You can also special summon him to declare a card name, and if it is in your opponent's hand, they discard all copies. Otherwise, you discard one card. And these effects cannot be activated on the same turn. This monster, being a level 1 Psychic Tuner, allows you to go into Buster Dragon, as well as bring him out quick with, say, Emergency Teleport. We have one spell, an equip called Blade of the Destruction Swordsman. This card works in a similar vein to Sword of the Colorless Flame that we showcased in the Flame Swordsman archetype, whereby you can send the equipped Buster Blader monster to the grave to special summon an extra deck monster that lists Buster Blader as a material. And if there are no dragons on your opponent's field or graveyards, then it is sent to the grave in the end phase. This card not only allows you to cheat out the Dragon Destruction Swordsman, but it is also a way to get out Dark Paladin. And finally, we have another trap to add to this already trap-heavy deck, and that is Dawn of the Destruction Sword. This is kind of like the Eternal Soul of the deck, where it has one of 2 effects you can activate per turn, either special summoning a Buster Blader from your hand or grave, or sending a Destruction Sword card from your deck to the graveyard. It also has that self-inflicted monster nuking effect if it leaves the field, and perhaps most importantly, this card can treat one monster in the grave or on the field as a dragon per turn. So in the situations where you don't have Buster Dragon out, this card can make your Buster Blader monsters more live. So that does it for the Destruction Sword, i.e. Buster Blader archetype. Hope you enjoyed. Let us know your thoughts and feedback in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe as we do something a little different next time with 2 of Kaiba's classic monsters.